Central Empire Wrestling presents Bridge City Slam 6 live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. Come see Jake the Snake Roberts, Buff Bagwell, former WWE Tag Team Champions Demolition, Real One Enzo Amore, The Powers of Pain, The Boogeyman, Snitsky, Jordan Grace, Cameron Brene, and the stars of CEW. Tickets start at just $20 and include the Fan Fest from 4 to 7 p.m. Get your tickets through Ticketmaster or at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. It's Bridge City Slam 6, live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa.
Library with Miss Amanda. I'm back. I don't know if you've been in the library the last week or so, but I took myself a nice vacation. Summer is a lot for us, so took a little time off with my family, and it was mostly relaxing. If the weather would have cooperated a little more, it would have been better, but we had a good time nonetheless. But I'm back. So welcome to the Library with Miss Amanda on Steve Shetler Media. Last time we talked, actually last week, I did a video on my freezer meals, but the week before that we were talking about, our trivia question of the week was about mermaids. And we are going to be having mermaids at our end of the summer pool party, which I'll talk about a little bit later in my segment. But mermaids, there's actually a Guinness World Record for the farthest swim with a monofin. So that's the mermaid tails that you guys see that people have worn, or maybe you haven't seen. But there's mermaid tails that you can buy and slip on so that your bottom half looks like a mermaid. There's even ones you can just put on your feet, like diving fins, but it's just one for both your feet, so it looks like a mermaid tail. So the farthest swim with a monofin is 31.13 miles. And that was in Miami, Florida in 2023. And this is actually by Merle Levand of Estonia. He did what is called a mermaid swim, which is where you cannot use your arms at all. So it relies solely on your lower body and the propulsion of the monofin or tail. They were in the water for 14 hours and 15 minutes. That's crazy. That's a long time to swim. After a couple hours swimming, I'm about done. So 14 hours and 15 minutes with a monofin, not using your hands at all. Guinness World Record. That's crazy. My trivia question this week, I thought with the Iowa State Fair coming up, I've seen a lot of posts about the food. Like, there's a lot of great things at the Iowa State Fair, but I feel like a lot of people know it mostly for their food. So my question this week has to do with the Iowa State Fair. At the Iowa State Fair, what is the food, and this can be any time, I'm not sure if they still serve this or not, but what is the food with the highest calorie count? So think of all the fried things, all of the deep fried, there's butter on a stick. There's candy bars that are deep fried. There's so many things that are deep fried in. Probably not the most healthy thing, but what is the food that has ever been the highest calorie count? And we'll get to that answer at the end of the segment. It might surprise you. It kind of surprised me a little bit. Let's talk about two books you don't want to miss. We have, my first one is an audiobook. We also have this in regular book form. This is Emily Giffen's The Summer Pact. I thought this would be a great one because it is summer and a lot of things happen in the summer. So Emily Giffen, The Summer Pact. In the wake of tragedy, a group of friends makes a pact that will cause them to reunite a decade later and embark upon a life-changing adventure together. In this tender portrayal of grief, love, and hope, Emily Giffen asks, when things fall apart, who will be at our sides, helping us pick up the pieces? So that's Emily Giffen, The Summer Pact. Sounds like a really good one. Sounds like something that I should put on my reading list. But this will be available at the library, and I picked a second one. I was thinking about school coming up and bake sales and all of the things where parents are asked to provide snacks and stuff for. So I thought it'd be fun to feature this book. It says Taste of Home, Cookies, Bars, and More. If the school allows us to make our own treats, take homemade treats, I definitely will be using this. I haven't asked if they are still requiring them to be pre-packaged store-bought things, but if we can make homemade stuff, definitely going to be looking at this. You can't beat the aroma of freshly baked cookies or the flavor. With Taste of Home Cookies, Bars, and More, and you'll discover 201 delectable treats perfect for everything from snack time to special occasions. Peek inside for delightful cutouts, drop cookies, sandwich cookies, and more. You will also enjoy kid-friendly creations, all-time holiday favorites, homemade mixes to go, delicious brownies and bars. Turn to Cookies, Bars, and More for your baking inspiration and let the sweet fun begin. So, I was just flipping through here, and some of these look amazing. Like, I don't like nuts, but minus the nuts, those look amazing. Oh my gosh, chocolate brownies. Like, lots of good stuff in here, available for checkout at the library if you would like. Upcoming programs at the library. So our Cook the Book event will be on August 12th. The book for this month is The Picky Palate. So if you have some kiddos who are a little bit more picky about what they eat, or even adults, that might be a good cookbook for you to even just peruse, even if you don't want to come to our program. Book club will be August 17th. They are reading Jojo Moy's Giver of Stars. Our freezer meal pickups will be on the 27th and 28th. Our last day to register for those will be next Friday, the 16th. September freezer meals will be our past favorite. So if you're on the fence about trying out our freezer meals at all 8 meals for September will be ones we have done before that have been favorites of multiple people. Some of them we have done several times for favorites because they're so good. Summer programs. Our pool party, or into the summer pool party, our final bash of the summer will be on Friday, August 9th. So tomorrow from 9:30 until 11 a.m. out at the Sigourney pool. We will have a couple of mermaids out there. The kiddos always love the mermaids. So if you're interested in our mermaid pool party, tomorrow, August 9th, 9:30 to 11 a.m. Goodie bags. Our goodie bags are available for pickup. If you registered your kiddo or kiddos for our summer programs, if you actually fill out the registration form, your kids have goodie bags, and they include our shirts for the year. Reading takes you on the greatest adventures, and then it says Sigourney Public Library Summer 2024 on the back. These are the softest shirts. Thank you, Miscellaneous on Main, for making these for us. They're so soft and wonderful. So if your kids registered for the summer, they'll have a goodie bag. It will include our shirt. It will include several other goodies and coupons for like ice cream and coupons for like cookies and different things from around town. They will also include little red tickets. They can use those tickets up until Friday, up until tomorrow. So tomorrow's cutoff for our grand prizes. They can enter for our grand prizes. We have, I don't know, I think 20 some things, including a Kindle Fire, a new bicycle. There's some puzzles, some blankets, some like scratch art activity books. There's a really super cool big woodworking shop playset. Super cool stuff. So Friday is the last day. Friday the 9th is the last day for you to put your tickets in. So if you pick up your goodie bags after that, you will still get all the stuff. You just won't be able to enter for the grand prizes. All right. Whew. All of that, our summer's coming to an end and school will be starting soon. September, we will start our after school programs back up, as well as toddler time. So look for our calendars regarding those. All right, our trivia question of the week. At the Iowa State Fair, what food has the highest calorie count? So coming in at a whopping 1,800 calories. So think about that. They say that your daily intake should be, from what I remember, I don't know if it's changed. What I remember is daily intake should be no more than 2,000 calories a day. So if you're eating this one particular object from the Iowa State Fair, that is pretty much your entire day's worth of calories. This was served in 2017. It came in at 4 pounds. It doesn't say if it's still served or not, but it was called the Pork Almighty. The Pork Almighty, and it was a 32-ounce soft drink with a bowl on top of the drink filled with fries, pulled pork, queso, and barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness. That sounds amazing. Like I said, the Iowa State Fair, or all state fairs, are known for their foods, and that sounds amazing. Like I said, I don't know if it's still served or not, but if you find the Pork Almighty, send me a picture of it because I want to see that bad boy. It sounds delicious. 1,800 calories. I mean, if you shared it with a few people, it wouldn't be so bad. But seriously, 32-ounce soft drink with fries, pulled pork, queso, and barbecue sauce in a bowl on top. Yum. If you go to the Iowa State Fair, send me your pictures of food because I'm interested to see what their new foods and stuff are. You've heard of a pickle on a stick and deep fried butter, and you've heard of the deep fried candy bars. You've heard of pork chop on a stick. Like, there's so many different things, and I'm just curious. If you go to the state fair, send me your pictures because I want to see. And if you come across the Pork Almighty, let me know because that sounds amazing. That's all I have for you guys this week. I will see you next week.